My child, listen to me carefully because what I'm about to tell you carries a weight you cannot ignore. Tomorrow may look like a normal day for your son. Tomorrow's lunch may seem like an ordinary moment in his routine, something simple, something harmless, something you wouldn't even think twice about. But I, the Lord your God, am telling you right now that what looks ordinary on the outside is carrying a danger you must be aware of. Your son has no idea what is waiting for him, but I see what he cannot see. I hear what he cannot hear. I know what he does not know. And before he sits down, before he reaches for that food, before that moment even begins, I must warn you. Because something has been planned against him, something dark, something intentional, something prepared quietly by someone whose heart has been boiling with resentment far longer than you ever realized. You may ask, Lord, who would want to harm my son? Why would anyone target him? Why would something as innocent as lunch be chosen as the moment? My child, stay with me. Do not drift. Do not let your thoughts wander. Give me your full attention because the spiritual weight of what I'm revealing requires your awareness. This danger is not far away. It is not coming from a stranger or a distant enemy. No, the one planning this is close. Closer than you think. Someone familiar. Someone whose presence you've allowed. Someone whose voice you have trusted around your son. Someone who has smiled at him, talked to him, acted kind toward him, but inside carries a storm he never saw coming. This person has been watching your son, not with love, not with admiration, but with a jealousy that has grown like a sickness inside them. Your son didn't hurt them. He didn't insult them. He didn't compete with them. He simply lived. He simply shined. He simply grew. And that alone was enough to stir up the darkness inside them. His peace irritated their unrest. His future threatened their insecurity. His potential angered the broken parts inside their heart. And instead of choosing healing, they chose hatred. Instead of choosing growth, they chose bitterness. Instead of facing their own wounds, they began planning to attack his life. But they didn't want to show their true motives. They didn't want to be seen as the one who hates. So they crafted their plan quietly, carefully, pretending to be harmless while thinking they could cause damage without being noticed. But my child, I see everything. I see the thoughts buried inside the mind. I see the intentions hidden behind smiles. I see the actions done behind closed doors. And I saw this person preparing something harmful, something they think your son won't notice, something they believe will enter his body without question. They picked something they believe can weaken him slowly. Something that can be mixed with food without being seen. Something they think will go down inside him before anyone realizes anything is wrong. And if he were to take even one bite without this warning, without this protection, without my intervention, it would affect him. His stomach would twist. His strength would fade. His clarity would slip. His body would cry for help while the one sitting with him pretends to be concerned. But my child, do not fear. Do not panic. Do not let terror fill your heart, because the only reason I am revealing this is because I am already protecting him. If I expose a trap, it is because I have already destroyed its power. If I reveal the weapon, it is because I have already placed a shield around your son. If I uncover the heart behind this plan, it is because I have already covered your son's life. The person planning this believes they have chosen the perfect moment. They believe your son's guard will be down during something as simple as lunch. They believe he will not question their kindness. They believe he will trust their presence the way he always has. But that is why I am speaking to you now, to give you time, to give you wisdom, to give you sight beyond sight. I need you to understand this clearly. What they plan to serve him tomorrow is not food. It is a weapon. It looks normal. It smells normal. It appears safe. But hidden inside is something designed to harm him. Something added with wicked intention. Something placed with a desire to see him weakened. But my child, listen to me. Before tomorrow comes, you will feel a stirring. You will feel a warning in your spirit. You will feel my voice rise inside you like a signal. If something feels off, listen. If something inside you hesitates, obey. If you feel even the smallest discomfort about where your son is eating, who is offering the food, or what is being placed before him, protect him immediately. That is not fear. That is me. That is my voice. That is my hand pulling him away from danger. But I need you to understand something deeper. For your daughter, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. The person planning this did not reach this level of wickedness overnight. Their resentment toward your son has been building for a long time. They have watched him grow while feeling like they are shrinking. They have watched doors open for him while feeling stuck. They have watched him smile while they drown in their own bitterness. They blamed him for blessings that had nothing to do with him. They took his joy personally. They took his progress as a threat. And instead of fixing their heart, they targeted his. But hear me, my child. When they decided to attack him, they set themselves against me. Against his destiny. Against the protection I placed over his life. Against the angels who walk with him. They have no idea that while they believe they are moving in silence, all of heaven has been watching them. They think tomorrow is their perfect moment. They think this lunch is their best opportunity. They think this is the day they finally stop him from becoming the person he is meant to be. But they are wrong. Tomorrow will not be their victory. Tomorrow will be their exposure. Because I will make their hands shake. I will make their voice tremble. I will make their actions suspicious. I will make their mask slip. They will not be able to hide the fear inside them. And your son, who has been walking without seeing this danger, will suddenly feel the warning in his spirit the moment the plate is placed before him. He will feel the shift. He will sense the discomfort. He will feel the protection I placed around him. And he will pull back because I am guiding him. But my child, there is more you must know. The reason this person chose tomorrow is because they recently learned something about your son. Something that terrified them. Something that made them panic. They found out your son is about to step into something big. A blessing. A breakthrough. An opportunity. A divine shift that will elevate his life. And because they know they cannot stop what I am about to do for him, they rush to attack before the blessing arrives. They believe if they don't move tomorrow, they will lose their chance forever. They think tomorrow is the deadline for their wickedness. They think if they miss that moment, they will never have access to your son again. And they are right. After tomorrow, their influence over your son ends. Their access ends. Their closeness ends. That door is closing. Heaven has already decided it. But instead of accepting this shift, they are trying to strike before losing the little control they think they have left. But let me make this clear. They never had control. They never had power. They never had authority. And tomorrow, it will show. What they meant to use to destroy him will not touch him. What they hoped would harm him will fall powerless. What they planned in darkness will be exposed in light. Your son will walk away safe, protected, untouched. And the person who planned this will be shaken because they will realize they were never fighting your son. They were fighting me. And no one wins that battle. After tomorrow, the distance will form naturally. The connection will fade. The relationship will dissolve without a fight. I will remove this person from his life quietly but completely. And your son will walk into a new season, stronger, wiser, more protected than ever before. But before that happens, hear me. Your son is stepping into a season of unstoppable favor. The enemy saw what was coming and tried to attack early. But the enemy is too late. I have already spoken protection over your son. I have already covered him in safety. I have already surrounded him with angels. I have already dismantled every plan against him. And I declare this over your son: he will live. He will rise. He will overcome. He will step into what I have prepared for him. He will walk away from this untouched. He will step into his blessing unharmed. What was meant to poison him will become the testimony of my protection. What was meant to destroy him will become the proof that my hand is on his life. My child, as you hear this, do not be afraid. Be alert. Be prayerful. Be attentive. Because I am guiding you. I am covering your son. I am protecting his future. And I am destroying every plan designed to harm him. Your son is safe because I have spoken. And what I speak cannot be reversed. If this message woke something inside you, if you felt my warning, my protection, my voice stirring in your spirit, declare these words: my son is protected by God. Speak it aloud. Speak it with faith. Speak it as a shield over his life. And share this message with anyone who needs protection over their children. Stay alert. Stay covered. Stay close to me. Your son's destiny is safe in my hands. I am with you. I am with him. And I will never fail you. God says, hear me as I speak deeper into the truth you have been afraid to confront, because what is coming against your son is not just temptation, it is not just distraction, it is a carefully crafted trap woven over months by spirits that have watched him, studied him, and waited for the moment when your guard would be low and his innocence would be vulnerable. But I, the Lord, expose it now before it strikes, because I love him more than you can imagine, and I refuse to let darkness claim what I destined for greatness. Your son is not an ordinary boy, he carries a prophetic seed, a generational sign, a mantle that hell has studied since the day he was born, and every attack that has risen around him has been designed not to annoy him, but to end him, because the enemy fears what he will become. And today I am showing you the snare that is being prepared so that you will dismantle it before it touches him. There is a person near him, someone who pretends to be harmless, someone who smiles but carries intention that is poisoned, someone who appears small but is filled with a darkness that grows whenever your son is near, and this person has been waiting for the moment you relax, waiting for the moment your spirit grows tired, waiting for the moment your son feels safe enough to trust. And I, the Lord, am saying, do not ignore this nudge inside you, because what you call intuition is my voice warning you. This person is not what they pretend to be, this person shows interest in your son but for a reason that is not pure, and today I reveal that their influence is preparing to touch him in a moment so subtle you would not recognize the danger unless I spoke it. The lunch that your son is supposed to have tomorrow is not innocent, it is a setup, a moment the enemy has chosen to plant something around him, something that carries spiritual contamination, something that opens a doorway, something that marks him without him realizing it. But because you are hearing these words, I am breaking the assignment before it arrives. I, the Lord, am calling you to cover him tonight with a shield that no witchcraft, no whispered curse, no jealous eye, no hidden plan can penetrate, because what they want to touch is not his body but his destiny, and what they fear is not his strength but his future. Your son is standing at a crossroads, your prayers on one side, the enemy's whispers on the other, and tomorrow's lunch is intended to tilt his path. But I am tilting it back toward life, back toward purpose, back toward the greatness I designed before the foundation of the world. Do not think this warning is too dramatic, do not think this message is exaggerated, because you do not see the realm where the true battle is happening. You see your son laughing, playing, acting normal, but in the spirit there is a net tightening around him, woven by hands that look familiar, hands that look harmless, but are moved by a force that hates your bloodline and fears your spiritual awakening. But today that net is tearing apart because I, the Lord, am stepping in mightily. Hear me now, do not allow your son to eat anything tomorrow that comes from outside your home, because the one who wants to give him something is not offering kindness, they are offering a spiritual exchange, a transfer wrapped in friendliness but rooted in sabotage, and I am exposing it so you can block it, because your obedience will cancel what the enemy hoped would be his victory this week. Listen closely, I am not just warning you about a meal, I am warning you about a pattern the enemy wants to establish around your son, a pattern of influence, a pattern of vulnerability, a pattern of spiritual dullness, where he will not sense danger until it is too late. But I am waking you up now so that you will rise as the guardian I anointed you to be. I have placed authority in your mouth, not fear. I have placed discernment in your spirit, not confusion. So speak life over him tonight, lay your hand on his head, and command that every plan formed against him collapse before the morning, because when you speak, your voice becomes a weapon, your words become fire, your prayer becomes a wall that darkness cannot cross. Do not assume I am asking you to fight alone. I, the Lord your protector, am going before you. I am stepping into his school, I am stepping into his classroom, I am stepping into the atmosphere around him, and every demon that planned to enter through that moment will encounter my fire instead. Your son will not be touched, he will not be poisoned, he will not be marked, he will not be spiritually weakened, because my hand is upon him and my angels are surrounding him. But hear me, your involvement is required, your watchfulness matters, your covering is the gateway through which I act in his life. Stand in your role, do not allow stress or exhaustion to silence your spirit. Tomorrow when he wakes up, bless him with your mouth, even if he is in a rush, even if he rolls his eyes, even if he doesn't understand, speak it, because your words today become the shield he will walk under tomorrow. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. You think he doesn't listen, but his soul hears, his destiny hears, the spirit realm hears every decree that comes out of your mouth in faith. I am calling you to rise, not in fear but in authority, the kind of authority that reminds hell that this child is not unprotected, this child is not uncovered, this child is not available for destruction, this child is mine, and because he is mine the enemy cannot claim him, darkness cannot swallow him, danger cannot overtake him. Your son has been drifting inside his heart, he has been carrying quiet battles that he hides from you, thoughts he doesn't understand, temptations he doesn't speak about, fears he tries to bury, but I see them all. I see the loneliness he feels even when surrounded by people, I see the confusion that touches him at night, I see the insecurity he hides behind his jokes and his quietness, and I am healing that too. But first I must stop the assignment that is coming tomorrow so that his heart has room to breathe again. You must know this, the enemy is afraid of him, afraid of what he carries, afraid of what he will become, afraid of the anointing that will manifest, afraid of the generational breakings he will accomplish, afraid of the souls he will reach, afraid of the light he will carry. You think he is just your child, but in the spirit he is a warrior whose name is already known in the camp of darkness, and that is why the enemy wants to strike early. But I will not allow it, not while you are listening, not while you are receiving, not while your spirit is open to my voice. Hear me, I am not only rescuing your son from tomorrow's danger, I am redirecting his entire trajectory. I am closing the doors that were left open through wounds, disappointments, and hidden influences. I am reversing cycles he inherited without knowing. I am lifting weights he didn't know he was carrying. Tomorrow's lunch was meant to be a trigger that awakened a chain reaction, but because you have heard me, that chain is broken before it begins. Your obedience today will rewrite his tomorrow, and your faith will shift what hell hoped to celebrate into something heaven will use for glory. Your son's story will not end in darkness. He will not wander. He will not fall into the trap meant for him. He will not become another casualty of unseen warfare. He will live. He will rise. He will walk in the purpose I created him for, and the danger the enemy planned for tomorrow will become the testimony you tell in the future when you remember how I protected him because you listened to my voice. Now remain alert, stay spiritually awake, because I am not done speaking to you. Your son's journey is entering a turning point, and the next thing I reveal will be even more important than what I have already shown. But for now, guard him tonight, cover him, pray over him, and do not let him consume anything prepared with the intention that was hidden behind a smile. I will show you the identity of the one behind this soon, but first obey this instruction and watch how I move for him. I, the Lord, have spoken. And now, my child, listen closely, because I am leading you into the final part of this warning, the part that ties together everything I have been showing you about your son's destiny, your son's battles, and the hidden forces that have been circling him, waiting for a moment of access, but that moment has been denied by my voice reaching you this very hour. For I am not a God who alerts without purpose, nor do I reveal danger without providing deliverance. I am exposing this attack not to frighten you, but to position you so that nothing meant for your son's destruction will ever reach him again. You have wondered why your son has felt distant lately, why his eyes seem tired, why his energy feels unusual, why he withdraws at times and then tries to act normal as though nothing is wrong. He is fighting a silent war inside that he does not know how to explain, and because he cannot explain it, he carries it alone. But I, the Lord, have seen every internal storm, every emotional weight, every spiritual whisper that tried to convince him he is alone, unwanted, confused, misunderstood, or weak. These lies were sent to weaken the foundation around him so that when the physical attack came, he would be spiritually unguarded. But now that I have interrupted this plan, no lie, no whisper, no spiritual weight will succeed against him any longer. I am lifting the heaviness from his spirit, I am clearing the fog from his mind, I am restoring clarity, strength, and boldness back into him. You will notice it soon, because when I move in a child, the change cannot be hidden. I will refresh his dreams, I will awaken his purpose, I will ignite his sensitivity to my voice, and he will begin to feel my presence in ways he did not know were possible, because I have marked him for destiny, and no darkness will change that. Hear me now, the person who intended to give him food tomorrow has been influenced by jealousy, insecurity, and a spirit that operates through manipulation. This person smiles but carries an inner darkness they don't even fully understand. They are driven by emotions they have not dealt with and doors they have opened unknowingly, and through those open doors, the enemy has attempted to use their hands to deliver a spiritual contamination disguised as kindness. But I have shut that plan down completely. I will block every opportunity they have to approach your son tomorrow. They will be distracted, delayed, redirected, or restrained, because nothing formed against him will reach him. I, the Lord, am intervening in every detail. There will be no accidental encounters, no hidden exchanges, no surprise moments where your son is caught unaware. I am sealing every opening and surrounding him with an angelic shield so thick that even the smallest spiritual attempt will dissolve like smoke before it touches him. Your responsibility now is to stand firm. Do not panic, do not fear, do not allow worry to cloud your peace, because fear is not your portion, clarity is, not confusion, authority is, not hesitation. I am not showing you this to burden you, I am empowering you to cover him with intention and wisdom. I will guide your words, I will guide your actions, I will guide your discernment, and you will begin to sense danger before it arrives. You will begin to feel shifts before they manifest. You will begin to understand things you could never articulate before, because I am sharpening your spiritual senses for the sake of your child. The enemy is losing access to your household, he is losing access to your son's emotions, he is losing access to your son's friendships, he is losing access to your son's vulnerabilities, and today marks the day where your covering over him becomes stronger, deeper, and more spiritually authoritative than ever before. But hear me, this is not only about protection, this is about preparation. Your son is entering a season where I will begin to shape him into the very person the enemy feared he would become, a light carrier, a breaker of generational cycles, a voice of wisdom, a heart full of compassion, a young warrior who understands spiritual reality more deeply than those around him. I will give him dreams, I will give him warnings, I will give him a sensitivity that sets him apart, and though he may not understand everything at first, he will begin to feel my presence guiding him, and when the time is right, he will begin to seek me on his own, not because you pushed him, but because I have drawn him. I am aligning his friendships, I am removing the wrong influences one by one, I am placing distance between him and anyone who carries hidden motives, I am clearing the path and preparing new connections for him, connections that build him, strengthen him, guide him, and elevate him. The one who intended harm will soon fade from his circle. They will retreat, they will lose interest, they will step away, because my hand will make your son invisible to the motives of darkness and visible only to the companions aligned with his destiny. And now hear this final command: do not confront the person directly, do not expose what I revealed to you, do not create tension or suspicion. Simply obey what I said, and I will handle the rest. I do not need your confrontation, I need your obedience. Your silence will be your strength, your prayer will be your weapon, your discernment will be your protection, because when you fight spiritually, I fight physically, and when you stand in authority, I stand in power. Your son will wake up tomorrow untouched, unmarked, unharmed, unaware of the danger that was supposed to meet him, and that is how it should be, because breakthroughs are often invisible victories. But you will know in your spirit that something has been prevented, something has been overturned, something has been defeated, and that knowing will be your confirmation that I, the Lord, have kept my word. Now listen to my closing promise. Your son will live and not die, he will rise and not fall, he will flourish and not wither, he will walk in purpose and not confusion, he will fulfill destiny and not drift away. The enemy sought to interrupt his story, but I have rewritten the ending, I have sealed his path, I have secured his purpose. My hand is upon him, my fire surrounds him, my angels guard him, my voice leads him, and my covenant covers him. For I am the Lord, his shield, his protector, his defender, and his God. Now rest your heart, because what the enemy planned for tomorrow has been destroyed tonight. Your son is safe, your son is covered, your son is mine, says the Lord, and nothing in heaven or earth or hell will change that. I have spoken, and it is done. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.